had a time last weekend. The Memorial Day weekend festivities, all the partying, the barbecues. And no, I didn't do any of that. I simply had no desire to do so.
Why?
Because to be honest, there ain't no turn up like an introvert turn up. But I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's see how I turned up. I pretty much created an outdoor oasis in the urban concrete jungle better known as my New York City balcony. Let's face it, to even have the extra square footage outside is a blessing. It was just an outside platform of brick and cement when I first moved in, but I kind of feel like I've transformed it in a way that makes it seem like I've been nestled in a pocket of Martha's Vineyard somewhere. In this year of 2024 and beyond, I'm making it a thing to make sure that I enjoy the modern, organic balcony space that I put my time and my money into. I'm sorry, but I digress. These days have me all in my garden girl era. For sure, it's all about the flowers, the plants, and the vegetation. Okay, vegetation is a reach, but you'll see what I mean. Just keep watching. My new The Introverted Melanin Girl YouTube family, let's step out on the balcony. So these pretty purple flowers here are called bellflower campanullas. Bellflower campanullas. And I love them because they flower and grow out wide. It totally makes you feel like you've been working hard at making them bloom. They're very good for the ego of a first-time planter. No pressure, but pressure for myself because my grandfather was actually a very popular farmer from the South back in the day. Next up are my gorgeous yellow-petaled Rieger begonias. The pastel pops of color along with their large, pretty green leaves made me choose them. And y'all, your girl is out here being sustainable with this red velvet cherry plant. I cannot believe that I'll soon be able to eat something that I grew myself. That'll be one less thing off of my Trader Joe's list. And sidebar, I do have some faux plants mixed in with the real ones. I dabble in feng shui and the presence of greenery, realistic greenery at least, does count as a plus, especially if it complements the decor. And let me just say this, I have a newfound respect for anyone who grows plants or anything for a living because it definitely requires you to be patient and a nurturer for real. Look, y'all, this is where I deadheaded my flower. It means cutting away the head of the flower. It's just like in real life with human beings. Sometimes you have to cut away the bad in order to grow and bloom to being the best version of who we are. There's someone I want y'all to meet. This is Oakley, my dog. He's the sweetest, but still the hardest thug cavapoo dog that you'll ever want to meet. Here's the thing about growing flowers and plants. I had no idea that it was going to be calming. Think about it. You're tapping into nature. You're touching the soil. You know that what you're caring for started from a seed, and you're watching it grow. It can bring you joy just to see it, or it can nourish your body. That's huge in my book, at least. So I'm having some success with being a gardener, but I've also had some fails. The strawberry plant, a basil plant, and a black pansy plant. I low-key feel like a failure, And I want to repurchase all of them, but I'm telling myself and my ego to just get over it because my budget ain't built for all of that. Can we take a minute to acknowledge the passing of my very near and dear strawberry plant? Because when it died, I felt some kind of way. Build the dirt up in the shape of a hill, they said. I hope whoever is watching this video receives it in only the best way. The takeaway every time for me is going to be do what makes you happy. Do the things that make you happy. Because when I say I'm outside, it might mean I'm taking care of my plants. It might mean I'm reading a good book, or I'm chilling on the balcony, enjoying a lobster roll and a fizzy beverage. I showed you my faux plants earlier, but I know that not all introverts are into gardening. So here are some cool 3D printed plants that tick off both form and function boxes.
I've designed and 3D printed a lot of plants, but these are my top 5 favorites. This is a Venus flytrap where each of the traps is a snack clip. The traps pull off the stem and then you snap them onto a bag to keep your snacks fresh. This is an aloe vera plant where each of the stems is a pen, and each of the stems magnetize onto the base so you can grab a pen whenever you need it. But once you finish writing your notes, you can take a push pin from the stabby succulent so you can hang it up for later. This one is the first functional plant I designed where each of the leaves is a coaster and they magnetize onto the stem. But the most popular plant I've designed is this cactus toothpick holder. Let me know which plant I should design next.
By the way, have you followed the Melanin Introvert Girl yet? And don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Thank you.